Following episode was recorded a very, very long time ago, hence it is now a lost episode. Please enjoy the following. Heads it up, this is your host, Crazy, and welcome back to some more Binding of Isaac Rebirth. In the last episode, it was November 4th. I seem to have a tendency to record stuff in November 2014 and then come back to it later. And this episode starts off with a long story, so just keep in mind, okay? I'm not going to move from the title screen, so it's going to be a bit bland for these first minutes, okay? So, November 5th was the first episode I uploaded of Rebirth, and after that I started playing a lot on the PC. I unlocked quite a few things, and everything was going well. Then my laptop decided to bug out and not even show the screen at one point, so I had to go get it checked out by people who knew PCs. And whilst that was going and it was being checked out, it took a while, I started playing the PS Vita version of Rebirth. If you didn't know, there's a PS Vita and a PS4 version of Rebirth. And I unlocked a lot of stuff on that. Literally, it's the most up-to-date file I have. And pretty much all characters I have done most things with, except for one. See, the original Binding of Isaac had 5 characters. There's Isaac, there's Judas, there's Magdalene, there's Cain, and there's the Blue Baby. Wrath the Lamb added 2 new characters, technically. There was Eve, and also there was Samson. And Rebirth actually added 3 new characters, which was Lazarus, Eden, and Azazel. But that was one character that everyone didn't find at the beginning. And that's what this video is about today. I found out what this character was on the Vita because people uploaded it to the wiki. I was like, oh man, this is a new character. So I went to the wiki, looked at the seeds, etc., did the things, and went and unlocked the character. Now, how do you unlock this character precisely? And after that, you might just think, oh, well, that's kind of easy. I mean, I can do that easily. I mean, really, that seems like a simple job to do. But no, that has to be done all in one run. So if you die at the Judas part, that means you have to go back to the Magdalene part, or the Isaac part, and go all the way through again. And after you've done that, you've unlocked a character called the Lost. Now, Lost is pretty unique, and considering he's an unlocked character where you do a lot of stuff, you just think, oh wow, this guy's so secret, you must have been very difficult to find him. He must be really good. I mean, that question mark by his heart, that must mean he has a lot of hearts, or he starts off with a random amount of hearts, right? He's got average speed, average attack, and everything. Alright, this should be fun. Now let me tell you why the Lost is considered to be one of the most hated characters in Rebirth. But first off, let's just go ahead and pick up the Ghost Baby, because it's fine. So as you can see in the top corner, there's no health. And now it's time for us to fight. If you don't already know the habit of these videos, it turns out on the first video was a nice 25 minutes and it was only one run. So that's good. Everything's fine. As long as we keep that 25-minute structure with one run per episode, that should be fine. Just doing pretty good. Now, priorities with the Lost are actually very important. I mean, it's really effective to get damage, as is the normal runs, and it's also really effective to get, special familiar items, so you can, hide out in areas and not take damage whilst they do the work for you. So, it's pretty important. Speaking of important, turns out it was nothing. Just my luck. Anyways, I don't even remember what I was talking about. So, yeah, familiars that'll do the handiwork for you. And just doing a lot of damage in general is really important for the Lost. And you just gotta keep going, everything's fine win. A thing I need to note though, is that one of the main unlocks of the Lost is only available if you beat everything on hard mode. So even if you do it on easy mode, you still have to do it on hard mode, so I just recommend just going to hard mode straight away. That's the only thing I need to mention about the Lost, importantly. By the way, spiders, you're gonna hate them even more. Just saying, just saying. Just Super Saiyan. Just saying things. That's another thing I can talk about, the just just girly things. That's just kind of funny how it's just like the meme. It's very interesting. What's going on with this camera? God, you're worse than the first episode. I don't even. Oh, and there's these guys. They slowly chase. I wish I saved that bomb now, because there's a tinted rock over there, and that could give me a chance for, a certain unlock. That's a coin. I wanted a key, or a bomb at least. Just get the murder of him. Explore some of the other rooms, just in case there's a thing there, like an explosion. There's explosions there, I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, that's a little glitch sometimes, like, things will just look like that. It's unknown why. Well, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's why, it's Curse of the Maze. Curse of the Maze I really hate. Curse of the Maze I really hate. Can I go through here? There we go, Gluttony. Yeah, Curse of the Maze, it'll teleport you round randomly to other rooms in the floor. And that's just kind of annoying. Hey, a health up! That's good. Yeah? I hope. And you have to hope that a lot. Because, oh, okay. Health ups are useful in most occasions. I'm surprised I'm surviving as long as 2 minutes. And now we're in Widow! Ah, Widow! So scary, I have to pause again. God. Where were we? Oh yeah, we were like, fighting a dude. Oh yeah. Hi Widow, again. Remember when I said I hated you? I still do, kind of. And that's where it ends, folks! See you in the next... No, it's not. So, there's the gimmick about Lost. He can't take damage at all. Basically, if you haven't got those, Basement Boy, Devil Boy achievements, whatever, this is a good way to find out if you can do them. Because Lost cannot take damage. At all. Hey, Basement XL, how long will I survive for this one? Let's see. Oh, wow. It's Trust me, this gets really annoying after a long time of playing as Lost. I can even, show a quick clip of why I really am not that good with The Lost, and why I hate The Lost, and why pretty much everyone else hates The Lost, for reasons. But that's just gonna slow the video down. So I'll just say, a kill streak, or a win streak of -200 something. Hey, soul hearts. That does nothing for The Lost. She'll just absorb them. Fun. Hey, it's one of the item rooms, and there's a fly in that poop. Oh, it's piggy bank. Useless item. It gives you money when you get hit. And considering one hit kills Lost, useless. The Fool by Jodie Begins. I can go into that room though. That's cool. Or I could get out of one of these rooms if it's potentially dangerous, but then I have to go back into the room anyway. Fun. So it's good old 55 seconds. That's a minute. We've gone past a minute. And that's why I hate myself. Let me just say something. The Lost teaches you, it points out every single one of your flaws. If you may say you're flawless at the game, you're really good at it, but The Lost will point out every single one of your flaws. Like, you could be really good at dodging, but then again, you could meet that one room where even you can't dodge. Oh hey, blind. This might help, but then again, it might not help because self-damage. Fun. Just gotta be careful. But this gives me a chance to, find certain rooms. And whatever. But that's just not the main point. The main point is that I'm killing people with bombs. And many heart attacks were given today. So I could tell another story. You know, I was playing as the Lost, and why did I not pay attention? Why did I not pay attention? Why did I not pay attention? Attention, and why did I not pay? Why did I not pay attention? Ah! I don't... How many runs of The Lost can we do? About as much runs as faulty camera. Faulty in our stars. Big fan. That's good. I don't even know. I'll probably have to move to a table after this episode. Jesus, I'm playing on the bed because I think I'd be comfortable, but no. Ah! The enemy! It's circle round flies! But hey, at least after this episode's over, I can go away from the Lost for a while. And so, I guess there's something I can mention, like, hard mode. So, what's so gimmicky about it? Basically, hard mode, you will get less heart drops, and you'll get more chances at champion enemies. For example, there's that one that explodes right now. Actually, no, I think that's just the one that gives you the key, sometimes. And more often than not, the champion enemies do whole hearts of damage instead of just half hearts. It's just like the womb, except it's not the womb. Just in case you didn't know what champion enemies did. So, that's pretty much all I can say about hard mode. But after this, at least I can get out of the way of the Lost. Something I've got to mention actually, though, is that, something I'll probably get into in a later episode, but, seed codes. This seed code, if you want it, it's 60 VY Mimi. But, don't expect it to last, and you won't be able to see everything in this seed code, because, what the hell, it's not gonna last. But, there's a lot of things that could happen in seed codes. Like, seed codes are mainly how most people unlocked the Lost. Also, this one blue just, like, explodes. Yay! One of these rooms. Please be, please be, please, please. Oh, okay. Because there's a chance that one of these rooms that blows up sometimes from rocks will be a black market, and it will point off to the side. And that's incredibly useful for the Lost. I'll get into why later, when we get to a point where I can show it off. But, basically, what I'm trying to say is, the Lost really likes them devil deals. And that's all I'll say on the matter. Because devil deals are kind of fun. I mean, there's a chance for brimstone, there's a chance for, you know, Ludovico. I don't even know if that's a devil room deal. It's probably not. Because I think Ludovico is just kind of a regular item that just appears sometimes. But, and that's how I die. Every time. Dear Diary, today I died. I was killed by this thing in some basement. I'll leave all that I own to my cat, Guppy. You'll see this a lot more if I start playing as a Lost more. Because this is the one character I have not unlocked anything with. I scrimped out on the story that I mentioned earlier. I was playing as the Lost on hard mode. I got a really cool, combination. And basically what it ended up with me being gigantic tears that I could charge up and everything. And it was awesome. I was doing pretty well with it until I got to the boss rush room. I was thought, man, this will be the first thing I unlocked as a Lost, and it'll be the best thing. Because, you know, as per the original game, the harder players to play as, or the harder characters to play as, the better unlocks you'll get for doing certain things. And the Lost is no exception. There's a lot of good items that appear for doing whatever is Lost. And considering the final item that you get for beating everything on hard mode, yeah, that really does apply. Also, Mulligan will kind of help. Also, this is Rainbow Poop. If you destroy it, Rainbow will appear, you'll get full healed. Doesn't help the Lost in any way. Sorry, but there's going to be a lot of complaining, because this is the Lost, and it's expected at this point. Seriously, go out to anyone that plays Isaac. Ask them, do you like the Lost? See what their response is, and if they say yes, tell them that you need to reevaluate your life choices, and probably see more tortured runs of the Lost, where everything's just completely terrible. But I don't even know where I am. I think I'm still in the first floor. Because I'm not paying attention. Also, just be... like, literally, this is stupid damage. The floors. I don't even know how to stand. This is Pin, by the way. It's a good way to show off all the stuff that can happen in the basement, the playing as a Lost. Because a lot of stuff can happen there. It's also a good way to, get some stuff that you haven't seen before. Yeah, this is Pin, and, awkward conversations are awkward. We've been playing for a minute, we explored, like, a bunch of the map. Oh no, the map looks like a gun. We could probably, like, get kicked out of a school or something. Oh yeah, I guess this is something I could say, though, is that there are seed codes. There are actually some secret ones that you can find around the game that are just dotted around, and everywhere, that you can find on the internet, and they're actually pretty fun, some of them. They're kind of amusing. And that's pretty much it. Void Rage. I think this is going to be the last one, because it's already been 8 minutes, and Well, 8 minutes in this recording session because things. And as well as a lot of other stuff. Curse of the Blind, fun, I could pick up Lazarus's rags, or I could pick up Judas's shadow, or I could pick up something equally as worse to unlock stuff with the Lost with. Cause, life items will work with the Lost. Like, if you get Judas's shadow, you will, like, respawn as Judas's shadow and everything, but you won't get the Lost's unlocks for it. You will not. So, it's not recommended for the Lost if you're just going for unlocks. Otherwise, if you're just playing around and trying to have some fun as the Lost and not be stressed out beyond belief, go ahead, pick up one of those items. But as I mentioned before, damage items are incredibly... what is the word I'm thinking of? I don't even know what the word I'm thinking of is. Approved, or, Jesus, what is that word I'm thinking of? This is gonna bug me for, like, about a minute. Ideal. Ideal is the word I was thinking of. Yes, and I'm dead. I'm dead. So dead. That's it. I leave everything I own to my cat, Guppy. I guess maybe next time we'll talk about the challenges. I guess maybe next time we'll talk about other characters. But for now, let's just leave the Lost alone. Okay? No Lost, no money. The rebirth is eternal. You die, you get reborn. You die, you get reborn. Come back as a cat, come back as a cow, come back as a human, come back as a cow. Twice. See you in the next episode. Hopefully, it'll be a lot better. Because, Lord knows, the Lost is not a happy way for people to live. It will ruin your runs. He will ruin everything. He will point out every single one of your flaws in every versatile way possible. Good luck playing as that douche